one more quick glance. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. Pile 1. This is for the red stone. Red and gold shimmer. And we are using this Lettuce Tarot. This is the Lettuce Tarot, so the images are adult for everyone that's in here. If you're not an adult, please don't be in here. Okay, our first card is the 9 of Wands. We have the King of Cups here. And our third card is our Princess of Swords here. Alright, so my readings are gender neutral. It doesn't matter. You can pick up the genders however you want to, however it resonates with you. But this pile has a heart chakra blockage as well as a solar plexus chakra blockage. That means the inability to give love equally, to give and receive love equally. So you either pour yourself into things and don't get the same energy back, or vice versa. There's a communication issue with you because of some past traumas and a lack of trust here. But as soon as we can be okay with sitting alone with ourselves, because as you see, there's nobody else in here with you. You're alone in all of these cards here. As soon as we can be okay with sitting alone with ourselves and loving ourselves, there's an overconsumption issue here too with pile 1. Those are the things that we need to work on so that love can just be magnified to us here. It's a lot of inner stuff. Yeah. She's got a little shovel there. Deep, deep wounds here with our pile 1s. We have the drink in the cup right there with the King of Cups. So let's make sure what we're consuming here with our pile number 1s. Just some deep wounds need to be healed before the love can even come in with the pile 1s. Communication issue because of a lack of trust, because of some past issues, and a little bit of an overconsumption issue. With the solar plexus chakra, that's an accountability. So we need to take accountability for the people that we let into our lives and got us feeling in this way. Alright. Base chakra. We have the root chakra. We have the red chair. We have the red hat. That's also a root chakra blockage. That's an instability and insecurity. That is an instability and an insecurity. That's funny because y'all picked this red stone. But with that base chakra, you have to start working on your foundation, pile 1. You definitely need to start working on your foundation, pile 1, before you can even let anyone on that, because it's not stable. And if you think someone's going to come in and make that stable for you, unfortunately, that's not the case, pile 1. Unfortunately, that is not the case. So we have to start working with those instabilities in our lives. And a lot of it is in our own heads. So you have to start working on your mental health as well, pile 1. We have Think on Your Feet. Fox. Alright. So, more red on the table. If you really just meditate on it a little bit, pile 1, the ideals will start coming to you. It'll start flowing to you. And then you'll be able to figure out a way to get better stable mentally and emotionally. Because with the King of Cups on here, there's an emotional, we get overly emotional too. Trust in the universe. Like I was saying earlier, because of past traumas, we don't have trust. And you need to not sit in those negative thought patterns and telling yourself that you're either too old or too this or too that. Yeah, you got to stop with that negative thought pattern. And trust more. Believe in the impossible. Pile 1. We got new beginnings. New beginnings. Alright, so pile 1, we're focusing on our healing. I don't see a lot of love coming in right now because of there's not a solidified self-care routine. What are we doing with our Sundays besides driving ourselves crazy with a negative inner thought pattern? We have to start working on our insecurities and instabilities, because somebody out there isn't going to fix that for us. If you're waiting for that, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. So whatever's unstable right now, start working on that, and then it'll start pouring in afterwards. All right, that is pile 1. That is pile 1. All right, who's in here for pile 2? Tap the screen if you're in here for pile 2. We got the purple shimmer, the affirmator, tap, tap, tap that screen if you're in here for pile 2. Share the live, like the live. Let TikTok know that I am live, please. Alright, pile 2. We've got the Ten of Swords. Some betrayal. Some backstabbing happening. Ten of Swords. Pile 2. We have the Three of Cups. That's like a third party situation. Pile 2. We have the Nine of Cups. We got more cups. So let old love out so new love can come in. That fulfillment. Don't let the past hold you back. And the Page of Swords. That's new ideas. That's new opportunities. That's new communication. That's new communication right there, pile 2. That's a brand new communication, pile 2. That's going to lead to this Nine of Cups, where your cup is damn near full. It's not a Ten of Cups, but it's pretty much fulfillment there. It's contentment. But if we find ourselves in a third party situation here, pile 2, we got to stop ignoring the red flags. We got to stop ignoring the red flags, pile 2. Because this Ten of Swords says it all. That there's some betrayal and backstabbing and someone that doesn't have your best interests at heart here. And you might know that and just ignore it. But if you let that old energy out, let the old energy out, that new energy is going to be, it's going to stimulate your mind as well. Lots of stimulation. But yeah, this right here speaks volumes. This backstabbing third party situation is not going to work. It's not going to work. Heart chakra. So what are we doing that's bad for our health right now, pile 2? Are we in a toxic relationship, pile 2? With that heart chakra blockage and this Ten of Swords and this Three of Cups. The Three of Cups can mean celebration, but not when it comes after that Ten of Swords in a love reading. time out. We got all this green on the table. We got the green haze there. We got the green there. We got you dripped in green right here. And we got the green right here. So that's a heart chakra all the way blocked. That's somebody that's an empath too and don't know how to release negative energy. And you just keep recycling energy from people, from yourself. You don't know, you're not using discernment to decide what thoughts are yours and what aren't, and what to let go of and what to hold on to. You just hold on to all of it. There needs to be more greens in your diet. There needs to be more earthly things in your lifestyle, like going outside in fresh air. Shit like that, pile 2. You're ignoring that for whatever reason. But this brown bear is about hibernation. Taking time out to rejuvenate, to detox. Inner child healing, yellow. Yellow cups. So we have a heart chakra blockage just like the last pile. We have a heart chakra blockage and a solar plexus chakra blockage. With that solar plexus chakra, that's an anxiety and then a lack of accountability, pile 2. That's an anxiety and a lack of accountability. River, movement. So you need to start taking action on your health. Pile 2. You need to start taking action on your health right now. This inner child healing needs to happen. Start working on your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. If you're in a third-party situation, you need to get out of it because it's not going to last. If you feel like you're in a third-party situation, then you are. You most certainly are. And you need to educate yourself, find out the truth about that, and stop ignoring them red flags. Stop ignoring the red flags. All right, that's pile 2. Pile 3. This will be uploaded to my YouTube channel later. So if you're following my profile, make sure you're following my YouTube channel. So just in case you missed the other piles. All right. Temperance. Balance. Getting off that fence. Decision making here. Strength. So you got to find the strength to make a decision here so that you can have that balance and stability here. We got to stop being indecisive, pile 1, and we have to stop with the repetitive cycles. We got to stop with the repetitive cycles. 9 of Cups. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. As soon as we focus, as soon as we get off this fence and make a decision, pile 1. You're afraid. There's some fear behind this decision base. But you got to push past that fear. Because once you push past that fear, right here, that's when all the cups get full. That's when all the cups get full. We have 3 of Pentacles. So it's a joining that needs to happen. We're not going to find this balance without a community. We're not going to find this relationship without a community, without putting ourselves out there. There's some communication that needs to be had. Whether you want to do it online or actually just put yourself out there and go out. But you definitely have to start building a community here in order to get this love that you're seeking and this balance that you're seeking. If you're already in a relationship and you're trying to find some stability within that relationship, then the communication is broken and needs to be fixed. The communication is deeply broken and needs to be fixed. Opportunity beckons. Opportunity beckons. So you have options. Why are we not exploring these options, pile 3? We've got a lot of options here. Maybe that's why it's hard for us to make these decisions. Maybe that's why we're on that fence, because of too many options. And we need to start exploring them just a bit more. Push past that fear. Push past that fear and start exploring these options that you have. Look at all the cups. Look at all the cups. Which cup? You have to get past that fear that you're going to choose the wrong cup too, pile 3. We've got vulnerability. So it is a fear of putting yourself out there or making that first connection. Or actually putting your foot down and communicating your actual wants, needs, and desires is what needs to happen here as well. And it takes some vulnerability and some strength in that. If you're not completely being honest with yourself, there's some... If the cycle keeps repeating, pile 3, you got to pull yourself out of there. If it's always up and down, in and out, you're the only one that can give yourself the strength. Or you need to join this community. You need to join this community. Trust in your community and what they're telling you about your own cycles that you put yourself through. And trust that. And allow them to help you pull yourself out of that cycle. Because we have repetition right here too. Again, that's infinite. An infinite cycle. Tend to the small things. So it's not that deep, it's not that serious. Pile 3. It's not that serious. You don't have that much work to do. Make your dreams real. We're communicating, we're putting ourselves out there, we're building this community that we trust, we're allowing that community to help us, we're being vulnerable within this community and expressing our true wants, needs, and desires, pile 3, to whether it be in a relationship that we're already in or the one that we're trying to manifest currently. It's all about communicating those wants, those needs, and the desires that are true to you. And if you keep not doing that, then you're going to keep going through the same shit that you're always going through. Continuously. The way of breaking this cycle is, again, building this community that you trust if you don't have it already. Allowing this community to help you. Pull yourself out of these repetitive cycles. Guardian angel. Again, allowing someone to help you, asking for help, and trusting that help. trusting that hell. All right, that is pile 3. We're being vulnerable, pile 3.
Watch them grow.